Shot. What's good, baby?
What up? What up?
Man, it's
In
good
the
to see
building.
you, fam.
Hey, man, it's been a while.
I
It's been a
feel like
while.
it's been a minute, man. Like it's
Yeah.
been a few weeks. We both, hey, man. Yesterday's price is definitely not today's price, especially when
Yeah.
you're talking about the Players Club. So we out here making money, but
Right.
now we here for y'all, man. So you ready to do the shot?
Oh yeah, you know it.
That's what's up, man. Well, shit. Intro. Here we go.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Players Club.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot underscore the
You
underscore shot 7800. What's up, bro?
chilling, man.
Man,
What's up?
man, chilling, man. Taylor Made 503. We are the Players Club, man. Thank you guys for fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? We've been gone, and I'm sure people kind of thought that maybe we quit, or maybe we just, or at least me. I know you've been, actively.
I've been around.
You've been around. You've been in the stuff, though, man. You've been in the stuff, man. And but it's just kind of one of those things, man. We out here, bro, and we back, and there's a lot to talk about. Now, we were going to have a tribute show last week, and we're going to make sure we get to some of that today. There was just a lot going on, last week for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just on a personal side, for me, it was outside of some of the tragedies we had in wrestling, man. It was mostly a great week. Your boy was in beautiful Southern California, getting ready.
How was that, man?
I mean, it's cool, bro. It was great. There was some flooding and there was some other stuff down there, but there's certain parts of the West. And Cali's a beautiful look shot. Like there's certain places that to live and die in LA, it's the place to be. You got to be there to know it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. Like it's a way different vibe. You're an East Coast dude.
Yeah.
Having been lucky enough to travel East Coast people motherfuckers are angry for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a real. I don't get it. Why so angry?
It's a lot of shit to deal with on this side, man. For real.
There's a lot of shit to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Out on the West Coast, like I mean, we're not gonna act like the West isn't like it's not popping. You know what I'm saying? And just California, stop there. You know what I'm saying? And it's going down. And there's places of Cali that you probably heard of. Richmond, California.
I heard of it.
Yeah, heard of it. That small, like little whatever. The movie Coach Carter is filmed out of there. But that was one of the hoodest places I've ever been in my life, bro. In my life, I remember I pulled up with my man because we're driving from Vegas, and I pull up with my man. It's his hometown, so I'm like, all right, man, cool. And pull up, and it's like the street light, the blinking light is in the street. It's laying in the middle of the street, and motherfuckers are just driving around it and still looking at it like, okay, it says green, so that means y'all. It was. I had to go to the store to get some Phillies at that point, right?
Yeah.
Store and get some of those. And my man was like, "Nah, you don't need to go to the store over here. You know what I'm saying? We'll drive to this joint over." I was like, "Man, it's really crazy." You know what I'm saying? Like that. But one of the things, man, shout out to we got Prodigy Gamer, underscore 016 in the house, man. Players. That is indeed us, man. It's good to see you, Prodigy, man. Well, not good to see you, but I appreciate you for sliding through, or we appreciate you for sliding through. So yeah, man, it's one of them things, bro. But I just noticed like that vibe on the East Coast is we need it now. Motherfuckers are impatient if it's not happening like 15 seconds ago,
Yeah.
On the West, it's a little more like, hey, man, like, take your time, lady. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. We're in no rush. It's 70 to 75 degrees, you know what I'm saying, all year long until summer. And it was 100 degrees, something out there. So it was a good little look, bro. Got a chance to see USC. Yeah, man. It was a good little look. I can't complain.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
You got to get this.
I got to get there.
You got to get this way, man. Like anybody who knows, anybody that lives in California or lives near California or visits, certain parts from the Napa Valley, which is wine country, to San Francisco, which is tech boom, anything in the Bay Area.
Right.
It's super dope. You know what I'm saying? Then you get into, obviously, LA. My favorite American city of all time, San Diego. Dopest American city I've ever seen. It's like Miami, but closer to Mexico. Clearly, that's really the biggest difference. You know what I mean? But it's basically West Coast Miami.
Okay.
And as far as how it looks and everything like that, man, great food, beautiful women everywhere. Is like, man, San Diego's dope.
Sounds dope. Yeah, I ain't never been nowhere near that side. I've only been, like you said, up and down the East Coast. I've been. Was New York and down to Florida.
So tell me this. Okay, so tell me this. So you've been all up and down the East Coast.
Something like
As an East Coast dude, you know what I mean? Like, what is the best place in the East to like travel? Like let's say I've never been to the East Coast, and you've been, like you said, up through New York and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Philly is like what? How many hour drive from New York?
Only about 2 or 3.
Like 2 or 3, yeah. It's a short drive. You know what I mean? That's basically Portland to Seattle is a 3-hour drive. And so But where should you be going if you was out east?
I mean, if you're just a tourist coming out here, man, I would say go to New York and go to Times Square or something like that, because it ain't really too much else to do. You have like some historic places that you could go, like in Pennsylvania, you can go to Philly and all that stuff, and you got Independence Hall and Pat's and Geno's and things like that.
I was about my next question. As a Philly dude, Pat's or Geno's, where am I going?
Neither one. You need to get somebody that show you where to go, because those are just tourist traps. They not the best steaks in Philly. What is the best steak in Philly then? That's all depends on the person, but I'm gonna say there's a couple good spots. Like I used to go to Gooey Louie's. There's another spot that I heard of. There's what do you call it? I think it's called the Cheesesteak Factory. They got that jank. Like it's something like that. It's a couple of different places that you can go to. Like the mom and pop spots. Some of them be the best places. Like the little no name places. Like that's where you go. Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. I'm trying to, I'm gonna be trying to travel a lot more this year. So fingers crossed I'm able to get somewhere out east. I'm trying to go somewhere hot though. I need, where I'm at, it rains all the time. So I'm trying to go somewhere to where I can see through the water. You want to go to Miami then? Not really. I don't really like Miami. I don't really like Florida. Florida's a weird ass spot. It's weird, but I don't know. Last time I went, it was popping. Miami is kind of overpriced. It's a nice place, but it's kind of overpriced and everything. Like there's some beautiful places to go. Like I don't know if you've been to Hawaii, but that's one of the places. Well, obviously, and hearts and prayers with anybody out in Maui and surrounding islands. And what a fucking terrible position to be in. You know what I mean? Just isolated and have a natural disaster kind of happen like that. Like that's fucking heavy. So again, anybody that's dealing with, has family, friends, loved ones, down there, and hearts and prayers, obviously to you folks and everything. But when Hawaii doesn't look like that, it's fucking beautiful. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's one of them places, man. But yeah, I guess I gotta get there one day too. I gotta start traveling. I don't go nowhere. Yeah, man. Hey, Shaw, what I figured out is life is short, bro. We get one of them, and
as wrestling fans, as of late, that's been all too true. You know, we lost Terry Funk on just a few days ago. So August 23rd, we lost Terry Funk, and that rocked everybody. And I was kind of like, damn, Terry Funk. And Terry Funk lived, if you look at he lived a long life. You know, he lived a productive life. You know, he only retired in 2017. So lived, 6 years ago. He was wrestling up until then, and so, or making appearances and everything like that. So Terry Funk, for me, like, I'm an old school dude, and so I grew up watching wrestling would come on TV, but it would be like old stuff, like late night.
Yeah.
And so I would see Terry Funk and Bruiser Brody matches, and I would see Terry Funk and Ric Flair and Harley Race, and all those dudes. And then you look at some of those moves that those guys have, and then like, oh, Triple H is Harley Race. Oh, look how he wrestles. Look how he does. Look at the big knee lifts. It's like, oh, shit, that's where that comes from. Right. And so it's really cool to be able to go back and see some of those things. But Shot, man, I know you're a big ECW dude. And Terry Funk was a huge part of that revolution. Just for you. Was that for you had, this past few days?
Man, that was heavy, man. I couldn't believe it. Like, that was Terry Funk. He was whooping behind, like, for a long time. Especially in ECW, he could get down. He was truly hardcore.
Yeah,
and, he was great as Chainsaw Charlie too. Yeah,
Chainsaw Charlie, one of the great reinventions, that someone has been able to have. You know what I mean? Like, Chainsaw Charlie was, for those of you who don't know, for all you youngsters who didn't experience the Attitude Era, kind of was a friend of Mick Foley, but they started as he and Cactus Jack as enemies, or like opponents, and that kind of grew, and really from that birthed the New Age Outlaws. Really they were the ones that were able to put Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg over, and for my estimation, I think that as an act during the Attitude Era, I thought the New Age Outlaws were a top 5 act. Austin, Rock, Triple H, DX, you know what I'm saying? But in the DX, I thought they were more over than either Triple H or X-Pac, clearly. If you're talking about DX, for me, the New Age Outlaws over than Triple H was, more over than obviously than X-Pac was.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things, man. But for me, my favorite Terry Funk memory is vivid, and it's that I saw it on the intro of the ECW show when everybody's throwing chairs into the ring.
Yeah.
And he catches one in the head and kind of sells it, to the ground. Or maybe he didn't sell it. Maybe he really knocked him out. But it was one of those things that's just when I think about ECW and the birth of ECW and the birth of that kind of brand of wrestling, right. Like that picture of Terry Funk, with the chairs being piled on top of the ring like that, that's like a all-timer, for me. And so that was a big one. Like, and mind you, I wasn't a big, I was born in the 80s, so I missed a lot of the golden days of Terry Funk, but what I did get was super cool. So
right.
We definitely appreciate it. But then just what a day later, man, we lost Wyndham Rotunda, known better to the world as Bray Wyatt. Now this one was the one that was like
that hurt. That was a surprise, super surprise.
That was like a
RKO. It was out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, man. Out of nowhere. There's it was kind of a thing. I'm sitting here and I'm just kind of scrolling through my phone, and then I just see this rest in peace, and I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What? No, can't be. So then I'm really kind of diving in, and to see it was true was tough. That was a tough one, man. Bray Wyatt was a hell of a performer. Yeah. One of the best orators in the history of wrestling as far as being a speaker and being a talker in the ring. Bro, being able to paint a picture. And then, with wrestling being a kayfabe, kind of niche thing, to make it believable to make a character like the Fiend come to life.
Yeah, that was great.
To make a character like just Bray Wyatt overall kind of come to life was like it showed the range that he had as a wrestler, and it was impressive, man. And that one stung, really stung.
Facts. I was just, man, everybody was looking forward to his comeback and everything, and like, yeah, it sucks a lot. He had a lot of good moments, man.
He did, man, and you know what I'm saying. Oh, listen to this guy. Here we go. Interesting that you're getting smacked off for a month. Hey, man, I told you that I would be unavailable or whatever. And so we tried to do the one show last week, or we said that,
exactly.
Enable, you know what I'm saying? We finally got here, finally able to do it. And of course, here comes Mike. Now this has nothing to do with us beating Jewel House in the ladder match of Consequences. That's here nor there. That's we
didn't even mention it.
That's just an extra, little thing. But truly, the goal of today was to just kind of get back to it. No, we haven't quit. No, we haven't, gone away. Hey man, the bag is real, man, and trying to get to it is a real thing. Over here making life-changing decisions and whatnot. So yeah, man, I need as much bread as humanly possible to get it all. So, but yeah, man. So, but I'm definitely happy to be back, and thank you, Ben and Mike for being one to make sure that we didn't know, or make sure that everybody knows, what it is. But this is kind of one of those things, man. I wanted to do a show last week, so I was like, I got to work in the morning. I was like, I get it, and it was kind of short notice and everything like that. That makes sense. The week before that, I was like, man, show. It's like, bro, I just can't. I'm not even wearing my computer, anything. So this shit is hard to do. I didn't realize it. And then guess what? We gave I'm gonna be real. We gave 23 straight shows,
right?
Without a break.
Right.
Even did some pay-per-views, in between there. So, but yes, Mike, you're definitely not wrong. It's definitely easier to show up after wins, but we also show up after losses too, and we've done that, more times than not. Is definitely make sure we show our face and not even be like, oh, that shouldn't happen. So, no, that's cool. It happened, and nothing we can do about it. So it is what it is. It's one of them things, man. But we're gonna go ahead and try to get into some stuff, man. But first, there's a little Bray Wyatt. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to dedicate the rest of the show to Bray, if that's cool.
That's facts. I like that too.
All right, well, check it out. I'm going to go ahead and do something for all of us. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and change that right there to Bray Wyatt. Just want to make sure that we show some love. But also, we're also going to show who the man as well. So, you know what I mean? It's him and his lovely wife right there. And just,
JoJo.
Yeah, just a great dude. And JoJo, prayers are, with you and your family and with the Funk family, right now as we're all trying to process this whole shit. And also, let's make sure we celebrate life, bro. I don't know if you saw, but Jerry the King Lawler showed up to Monday Night Raw last night.
I did not.
And, with it being in Memphis, and we all know Jerry Lawler recently had a heart attack, or excuse me, a stroke. Before that, he had the heart attack on air after the match with, Mr. Overrated. And it was just kind of one of those things, man. So it was great to see Jerry the King Lawler out there. And I got something for you, man. And I want to ask you this. Somebody said that Jerry Lawler and JR are as important as The Rock and Stone Cold to the Attitude Era.
I would agree with that.
I
already agree with that.
It's one of those things, man. To have somebody on the sideline being able to paint that story and paint that picture for you, is brilliant. And the ebb and flow between JR and the King is absolutely Absolutely legendary. Bandana Mike says, hell no. How so? Yeah, actually, yes. Actually, it just might be as important. I'm thinking about some of those amazing Stone Cold calls, and honestly, do we think Austin is as over if not for Austin wins, and not, if not for those little moments. Oh, hey, here we go.
Even when he first won the title at WrestleMania 14, and then when Mike Tyson knocked out Shawn Michaels, all that was JR.
Even think about this, puppies. Like
that too. Yep.
Like how crazy this horny little dude, would get when he saw boobs. Like that was every 14-year-old kid at that point that was like, oh shit, titties, bro. Look, so yes, I had to, Bandana Mike said he had to rethink that. I had to as well. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know about that. But then I thought about it and it was like, yeah, I think so. Those dudes were absolute money. But man, so we might as well just get to it, man. Where do you want to start? Shot.
What we trying to talk about? We talking about ECW news? What are we doing? World news?
News tonight. There's definitely world news. There's stuff happening. The Miz came out as LA Knight the other day, which was
phenomenal. I just saw something about that earlier,
which was great. The Miz does a great job of coming out as his opponent. He did the Rock and swerve the entire audience. I was watching that night. Great. He did John Cena and comes out and does that to the audience. And with LA Knight, he pretty much knocked it out the park. Yeah. The Miz is the most underrated wrestler. I could say arguably in the history of wrestling. I could really say that. But how many bad matches has the Miz had?
I mean, not many. I can't think of any. I mean, there's none that like stand out. I can say that. Besides, like maybe his title wins, but I can't think of some or anything where he just like stunk up the place. Like I don't know. He seems to be pretty well-rounded when it comes to his in-ring craft.
Yeah, no, he's really somebody who's grown. And I always like. For me, I have a special respect for the Miz. Because I watched him on The Real World.
Yeah.
And I saw him on there. Yeah, I watched him, walk around with this toy belt, when he was there. And I was like, bro, this guy, man. And then I saw him make it on to Tough Enough. And then he was hosting stuff. And just to see his little progression, like he literally started from the bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to see.
Getting bullied and not being able to, JBL kicking him out of locker room and stuff like that, which – sidebar, I'm not sure how JBL is such a bully when he gets beat up all the time.
Maybe that's why he was a bully. Who knows?
I guess
he was smaller than him.
Yeah, I heard the story about how Steve Blackman beat the shit out of JBL.
Yeah,
I think in an airport or something like that. So yeah, pretty.
Steve Blackman was the man too. I liked him.
Steve Blackman was dangerous as fuck, man, because he was a real fighter. I don't want to fight anybody who really fights. Yeah. In wrestling, we're supposed to, WWE, they're supposed to make you think that they can fight. Some of them dudes really can't. Like, so it's kind of one of those things, man. But yeah, so it was a little. Wait a minute. We have another comment here. Rain said we're blocking his comment. He's trying to comment. Get a better phone, Rain. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Get a better phone. We would love Rain's comments. We want everybody's comments. So it's all good. Whether you have something to say, negative or positive. And knowing Rain, it's going to be mixed signals. Knowing Rain more than likely. But it's definitely not going to be positive. Not tonight at least. But I appreciate you, Bandana Mike, for getting at us. But no, we haven't Rain's not blocked. We wouldn't block Rain.
Nah.
I don't even know. Honestly, not even sure how to do that on here. So yeah, it's one of those things. But maybe he just needs better reception. So yeah, maybe he uses, he's got like Sprint or something like that. Who knows? But let's just get into it, bro. Like we might as well. We're trying to bury the lead, and it's all good. I do have a quick question, and that's going to be for later. And I'm going to give him time to stew on it and we're gonna have Wall from Hit Row here, aka Players Club Junior.
Hey, sounds like that to me.
I don't know, man. It's looking away, but no, Wall is our guy, here, and so we're definitely gonna hear about this iteration of Hit Row and see where it's going. But otherwise, man, I want to wait for it because I do hope that there he is. There he is. I knew he couldn't be gone for long. Fuck you, Taylor. Sorry, hey man. Sorry, Rain. But I appreciate it. Like, man, and like I said, like, listen, we've been eating crow for a while.
Yeah.
Based on you motherfuckers, man. Let's just be real. We can keep it all the way a buck. You know what I mean? We've been eating crow for a little bit. Had to come on here and then be like, it happened. We did it. One of those things. Magically fixed miracles. Yeah, miracles happen. See, we ain't blocking Rain. Yeah, go ahead. Come on through. So, but nah, man. Jewel House has been just a thorn in the side of us for last like month and a half.
Fact.
I feel bad, and a part of me feels really bad that I haven't been able to give the attention that I feel like it needs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like with doing extra work and stuff like that, something has to be sacrificed. And unfortunately, like, man, the ACW is not paying enough, quite yet. And so I have to do that other stuff. But am I on my Santos era? Jesus Christ, I hope not. I hope I'm never on anything Santos is on, So I'd certainly hope not. But there's always that time of year, and it's usually for me right around August, July, August is when I get a little bit busier than most. But hey, man, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm a star, and if you want a star to be around, you got to pay him more to be around. So just putting that out there, and so the shot, we've got that album coming out soon, so make sure we cop that and everything. Of course, I'm on it. I'm like executive producing. I'm getting we're getting all the right people for shot to be on this. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh yeah. Will you look at this? Alex Bradley is in the building. I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got one of the greatest in ACW here. Oh, found him. I appreciate that. Yeah. Man, everybody's chiming in. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys for being in here. Pay me to bring AB. Well, baby, yeah, AB, come out. Come on out, man. You know what I'm saying? We'd love to see Alex Bradley, hear some more on After Hours, with the Players Club. But man, like I said, Shot, I keep bearing the lead. We keep trying to get there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Players Club, Jewel House. It happened at Consequences, and it went down. And at least for a night for the Players Club, we've exercised that demon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of the Jewel House. And we all even stop talking about ACW. I got you. We'll definitely do our best, you know what I mean, to talk about ACW as much as we can. But yeah, man, like it had to go down. I've been gone for a couple weeks, and I'll be real, and just being completely transparent, Shot.
Mm-hmm.
I was deflated after that last loss. And then I got busy and was like, fuck, man, I don't even have time to really get my lick back. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was one of them things, man. I was really like, this shit can't keep happening. Not to them. Not to them. This can't fucking keep happening. And for whatever reason, it did at that point. And so then, have to take a small hiatus. So coming back, I'm like, if I'm being real, there were some butterflies. There were some. I want to do well for my partner. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I show up and do shit the way it's supposed to be and everything.
That was a dope ass match, man.
It was a great match, man. I'm never gonna hate.
Motherfuckers thought they had that. No.
And I'm not gonna hate. And it'd be different if they were trash. But God damn it, Rain and fucking Reaper.
I'm a hate. Fuck that shit. No,
you can hate. I know that because you're
all that shit.
That's not gonna give no love nowhere.
I ain't to get nobody.
Yeah,
no love.
I get it. You're not gonna give no love
beat
nowhere.
Monkey asses in that match, and it's because of all the shit talking that they did these couple months, and we requested the ladder match in the first place. It probably wasn't with them, but we got one, and we still won. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, hey man. Like I don't know what to say. That's the name of the game, right? Reach
small
up
and weak. He was small and weak. Fuck it.
Yeah, just so y'all going to speak on how Menace trashed y'all and then deleted it. We all seen it. Well, shoot, man. Well, shoot, man.
I actually personally didn't see it, but I spoke to Menace anyway, so it's all.
You did?
I always talk to Menace, man. Whatever.
Oh man, I didn't see it. What'd it say? Tell us what it said. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If everybody else knows, but
I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see it. You know, hey man, y'all need to handle him. Hey man, there's some motherfuckers you just, you know.
What him talking about CTB got to do with me?
Yeah. Well, shit, that's his brother. They
I was about to say that's his brother.
Yeah, that's his brother. Listen, y'all don't fight with y'all family. Everything is perfect. AB, is everything perfect with you and Razor all the time? I'm sure there's some disagreements, but in this case, you know. I thought you were my best friend. It's Taylor's fault. I've been smacking you upside the head. How is it my fault?
I don't even know this dude.
Again, we're taking shots for stuff that you know that we ain't got nothing to do with. Like, listen, Rain, we weren't asking for y'all. Y'all asked for us. You chose us. That's the way that went, you know. So, hey, we just oblige and everything. And listen, I get your mad. Trust me, I understand. Yeah, I understand. I definitely know how mad you are right now. But that's how mad I was our last match that we had and everything. So now I want you to sit in those feelings. I want you to stew in it, you know, and then let us know how it all feels. I know it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, but that's just something you're going to have to live with, you know, at this point. Because as far as this whole situation, I don't know about you, Shot, but I'm moving forward. That's just me. Menace stress doing all the most work. He got, hey, man. Yeah. Hey, Menace has really been doing his thing. That's why I ain't mad at Menace. I ain't mad at Menace for him and his brother having an argument because they lost the match. Like, man, Menace just don't know how to be quiet. You know who else didn't know how to be quiet and talk shit to his team? Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. All the time. You know who else would do it? Terrell Owens, one of the 3 greatest receivers of all time. You know, there's certain guys, you know, that are just going to be on that. And so, you know,
who the hell are you talking to?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. But apparently they're gonna take it, or we have to give a tiebreaker. But
for what? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Harlem Mayhem was out there beating little cousin ass when he wasn't coming out of pocket. Where's 9/11? We're away. Hey man, there's people out here. I'm glad everybody's so active right now, man. For real, like fuck it.
I don't even pay them no mind. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. To be honest with you.
Man, he said, "Where was you when little cousin was getting his ass beat by Father Mayhem?" Basically, is what he's saying.
Who's little cousin? Who?
Huh?
Who's little cousin? What the fuck are you talking about?
Our little Neff.
Where was I? What the fuck?
Oh, you don't know 9/11? Oh, I guess that's what he's talking about.
That ain't my people's. I still like what that got to do with me. I'm confused.
Oh, he's talking about his cousin?
Okay, cool. Well, I'm still confused why that got something to do with me.
So lost Shot, man. I love it, bro.
You know I don't pay attention to you. I don't know what the fuck that got to do with it.
Yeah, you clearly are just like, well, okay, yeah, too much going on. But either way, man, more than likely we're going to have to see them again. I don't want to see them again, but, you know, we're going to have to see them at some point. It says Shot being defensive, man.
That sounds like gaslighting to me. Shot is sitting here chilling doing Shot shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. If I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with, and I don't know what that got to do with your cousin.
You give me and Razor a title shot. There you go. That'd be something I like to see. La Raza versus the Golden Lovers, man. I think that would be something that's you know, I'd pay to see that. You know, nice little seats too, to be able to sit up front and see it. But either way, man, Jewel House versus Players Club. I'm pretty sure this thing isn't over. I don't know if it'll ever be over. To be honest, we're just oil and water. We're just not mixing the way we should. So if it's about a fight, I'm always with that, and we can always see what's going on with that. Razor just lost his belt, got murdered, and asking to leave. Oh shit! Great Razor Rogers took an L, huh? Man, that's that's front page news in itself. So Razor and Alex, I want to know who's better. See, they didn't want to fight each other at Vendetta. They didn't want to have the whole match between one another. I want to know who's better. Yeah, I want to know who's better. AB, who's better? You or Razor Rogers? I want to know. Y'all didn't want to fight at Vendetta. Tell me why. I think it's important. I've been wanting to know the answer to that question. And then I want to talk about something else, man. And it's kind of a real thing. Shot, I respect property, especially properties that's not mine.
Facts.
Right? You know what I'm saying? You got yourself a nice car. Probably worked hard for that car.
You know what?
Probably spent a lot of money on that car. I'm not going to do nothing to fuck that car up purposely. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a man's ride. I feel like a man's ride is so important to where, man, that's something you just don't fuck with. Razor beat him 2 times so bad, he remade his character and changed his name till he got it right as Bruno. Jeez. All right, man. We got a beat between Father Mayhem, and Father Mayhem hasn't been fighting real opponents even when he was a wrestler. Let's keep it real now. Let's keep it real. Players Club. Who's the real player slayer? Me or Rain? The answer is neither. It's your girl. So, yeah, that's how that part goes. But yeah, man. So, our property, for whatever reason, just continues to seem to get vandalized.
Vandalism
is a crime.
I'm trying to tell you. They wonder why I don't want to fuck with nobody. I don't talk to y'all.
Man, vandalism is a crime. So, to Rain Banks and to Prodigy, I'm so glad you're both here, because you can be expecting something from our lawyers soon, because vandalism is definitely illegal, and there's a lot of money coming from both of you motherfuckers in order to pay for it. So just putting that out there, be expecting some paperwork from our lawyer. That's just the way that part has got to work. Hold on 1 second. So we got more comments, and guys, keep them coming in. If me and Razor fight, it's ending in a draw every time because we're just too equal. Let me ask you this, AB. Would Razor say the same?
Probably not.
If you ask me if I can beat the Shot, I'm going to say I want to fight my guy, but hell yeah, is what I'm going to say. And I'm sure if you ask the Shot if he can beat me, he's going to say, man, I would rather not go against my dude, but fuck that nigga. Yes, I could. I'm pretty sure that's go. Am I tripping, Shot?
Nah, man. It's going down. You know what happens when we fight, man? We don't hold back.
Yeah. It's one of those things, man. We definitely don't. But since we got other people here, man, again, be expecting some paperwork from our lawyers, because you are indeed being sued. So next up, man, let's go ahead and not even fuck with it, man. La Raza versus the Players Club.
Well, yeah.
Say, what can we say at this point? Taylor Shot will whoop your ass. I mean, it's happened. How about this, Rain? I remember my very first match against Shot when and this was season 4, something like that. And the match was so quick, and he'd whoop my ass so fast at that point. I was like, okay, something's got to change. That was one of those kind of aha moments for me, you know what I mean, at that point. And then I think we just had some matches offline. Everything is like, okay. To be real, Shot taught me a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that ring now, man, Shot's my guy.
Now it's a different story. It's a different story.
My guy, well, he knows I'll whoop that ass when it comes time for it. And so one of these days, just for the people, we'll even give it to you at the Players Club, live from the Players Club, Shot versus Taylor Morgan. We will do that for you because that's what we do.
Oh, I got an idea about that one too. I think we can work something else out.
No, we can do anything. And also, man, if there's ever an off card, there's somebody who wants to do, and you want to come live, and we can play it right here on the after hours with the Players.
I mean, now that everybody's listening, where y'all at? Y'all got all his mouth?
Absolutely. So if anybody ever wants to go ahead and get an off card in with Taylor Morgan or the Shot, man, it'll we would definitely love to have y'all out here. But like I said, back to La Raza versus Players Club. Menace CTB tried to get done what honestly you and I couldn't do. You know, we couldn't finish up the story. My feet were under the ropes, but that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. We've moved forward and everything. They're the champs. But yes, La Raza still was able to escape and walk away as the ACW tag team champions. I mean, I'm not sure about, really, I haven't been here as long as you, Shot. You've been here for 6 seasons. I've only been here for about 3 now. And let's just be objective right now, as objective as you can. Yeah. Where would you start ranking La Raza as far as some of the tag team champions of the past?
Below me and CTB, and wherever we are, yeah, they're below us. That's where I put them.
Okay, that's fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, you put them wherever you want to. I had a feeling you would go something like that, at that point. You know what I mean? So can't remember 9/11, and they created the company together.
I can remember 9/11. I just don't give a fuck. I know who he is, but it's not like I paid attention to his story or his life. Like, what did you want from me? I was busy being shoddy at the time. What am I worried about other people?
Yeah. I mean, it's it, man. CTB is definitely CTB and Shot definitely over La Raza still. Yeah, I mean, I thought CTB and Shot were a great tag team, It's one of the things, man, like he's a Prodigy's a problem. I don't like to say it, and it's just one of the things.
Get out of my show talking about make that make sense. You damn right I have a show. This is my show. How you gonna try to come on my show and start trying to dictate what I'm gonna talk about? This ain't your show, sir.
Okay. I don't know who you're talking about. What's happening?
I'm reading the comments.
Oh, okay.
Mike think we on purgatory.
Right? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This is what Father Mayhem. You sound surprised too. This is a messy mayhem. You know what I'm saying? That's what we love. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what makes Father Mayhem the asshole that he is, man. So it's one of them things, man. You gotta love it. But let me ask you this, Shot. Yeah. Those are both your nephews in the match earlier on Consequences, man. What do you think went wrong in that match for the younger members of the Players Club?
All right, so what it seems to me is CTB might need a little bit more work when it comes to working with his brother as a tag team partner. They haven't teamed up.
It's new for them. Right. Yeah, they haven't really done that. It's new for them.
They haven't really teamed up like that. So they might need to get in the ring and work together a little bit more.
Yeah,
that's funny. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they might need to get together. They may need to have to face off a little bit more often. Again, they might need to prove to each other who's the best. Because I think it might not have just been a competition between them and the other team. It could have been between them too.
And I'm curious. I have a lot of tag team specialists that are on with us right now. So I'm curious, man. How often do y'all actually, get into games with your partners? How often do y'all do off cards, just you and your partner, just trying to figure out each other and everything? Like I know Shot so well. Like I know what moves are coming before I do. He's one of the only people that can actively block one of my finishers when they come. You know, he's one of the only guys that can consistently do it. Knocked Reigns' ass out with it the other night. So it's just kind of one of those things, man. Like we know each other so well to where we kind of understand. But I'm curious how many of you of those tag team specialists, Father Mayhem was a longtime tag team champion, Prodigy, current tag team champion. I think Rain is on here, and he's been in tag teams and part of tag teams and stuff like that. So obviously, yeah, I think there's a lot of know-how here. So I'm curious. AB, is here. So there's a lot of people with a lot of know-how. So I'm curious how often y'all play, because we play all the time. We try to get it in all the time. Tags suck in FCW, we guess. AB is here. We train one time, 8 months, so we retain that long. Then Father Mayhem and Reese never practiced and won the belts. Hey, man, sometime you got it. Sometime you just do that, man. And also it doesn't hurt that Father Mayhem was tag team champion with somebody who was world heavyweight champion and like a consistent world heavyweight champion, Reese Flores, and everything. That definitely doesn't hurt to make sure your partner is all the way live. And Father Mayhem's, being real, he's no bitch. He's pretty good in there, man. He's I'm not gonna front. I don't think I've ever actually had a match with Father Mayhem though. Have you?
I mean, we had the tag matches. We took them bitches from him.
For the titles, I don't think I've ever actually had an actual match with Father Mayhem, tag team or otherwise. It's just kind of one of those things, man. So, but he's secretly retired, I'm hearing. So he didn't want that smoke with Taylor Morgan. Is that what I'm hearing? So I understand. Yeah. So, man, it's all good, man. Again, thank everybody for all the comments, man. It's always a lot of fun. But Ladasa still walks away as your ACW tag team champions. I assume that we'll be seeing them at some point after we kind of get done with this whole Jewel House situation. But also, man, shout out to Rain for participating as always, man. Shout out to Reaper Outlaw, who doesn't say much. I didn't think Reaper Outlaw was a real person.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, I didn't think that was
funny when you said that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, you're a real person, bro? You don't say shit. You don't anything like that. Like, okay, cool. I thought it was like just a bot or something like that. But no, Reaper Outlaw is indeed a real person. And in the ring, man, he's good. He's good. I'm not gonna front, man. Reaper is one of them ones, man. So yeah, but shot, man. Tell me what your plans are as we move forward.
I'm gonna keep doing shot shit. I'm gonna keep talking shot shit. I'm gonna keep forgetting what the fuck I want to forget because I don't give a goddamn it. I'm shot. I'm do what I want.
I love it, man. Any titles you got your eyes on, or you want to start kind of putting your name in the hat for?
I ain't really been focusing on any of that shit right now. Let me take a look at the landscape, and I have to get back to you on that.
Fair enough, man. Always got my eye on something, on gold, man. So we'll definitely see what's popping with that. We got some new. Okay, well, messages aren't working. Maybe Shaw can load one of those up for us at some point, but we'll get to it. Computer shit, man. You already know there's always something corny going on with those. But like I said earlier, we do have a guest today. The homie is here, and I've got some questions, just about some stuff. No big deal. I got my guy, formerly tag team champion here in ACW. Done everything, done a lot of stuff, been here for a really long time, made a whole lot of noise in ACW. Wait a minute. Taylor, Prodigy is so wacky, lost me in a match, then asked for the same match, and he thought he could do the same and lost it. Bum ass. Oh shit, fam. Oh shit. Shots fired, Prodigy. You just gonna let the motherfucker say that to you? Oh shit. Shot, do you do powder? What? We're adults, man. Do that
I don't understand this shit.
Yeah, Shot ain't focused on no one. Spell your name, Shot. Okay. Also Players Club and Crack House Inc. I mean, I think most people would agree, but you're like those guys, like you got the belts, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like you're good, but You know, like everybody is. You're those people that everybody's like, man, you're good, but I could beat them. Right? I think that's pretty much the. You know, you guys are like when I think of Jewel House, I think, you know, bright lights, stuff like that, and that's where them. When I think of like either Father Mayhem and Reese, it's like, okay, that's a big time match. You know, I know who those guys. You guys are like, you don't. Nobody. People know you, but they don't know you. Right? You're like snap finger famous. You know what that means, Shot?
Never heard of that one. What's that?
Like, what's this? His name is.
Oh shit, that's funny.
What's it? That's you. You're the guy from the thing. That's what they are, you know. And so it's just kind of one of those things. But can I beat you?
It's been done before, hasn't it?
I think I can. Like it's one of those things. Like I'm pretty sure I can. It's just, man, I just always fall short. And Shot. And let's be real, Prodigy, you know it, and it's okay. And we'll keep it at that. We gotta use what we got to get what we want, fool. What you talking about? Would you don't try to play me?
Don't try to play me. No surprise. I don't know who the fuck that is either. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Well, to be real, Rain's a fan because he's quoting the movie that we helped finance in the Players Club. So we appreciate it. Yes, we're gonna use what we got to get what we want. How you like that? Who that is? Oh, I got you. How you like that, homie? So, all right. Well, without further ado, I want to introduce my guy, our guy, more Shots guy, but still my guy, representing Hit Row. My man, motherfucking Wall, man. Wall, what's going on with you, bro?
What's up?
Chilling, man. And wife beater Wall over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
bro.
Not much.
How's everything been, man? How's life?
Good.
Good, man. Well, shit, man. We're gonna jump right into it, bro, because I got some questions. Number one, by judging from one of your promo picks, how do y'all have 5 motherfuckers in your group?
No, it's 4 of us. He made a mistake.
I counted 5. Okay, I was about to say because we're about to start having some petitions written because there's no way that y'all was gonna have 5 members and everything. No. But this is a new iteration of Hit Row.
Yeah.
First thing we got to ask is what happened with Danny Whitney?
He quit.
Why did you make Danny Whitney quit?
Because he did a back knuckle punch, and he got an all-loss. He didn't like that. He just left.
So you kicked him out the group?
No, I ain't kicked him out the group. He left. He left the league, or I ain't kicked him out.
You see, I'm just trying to be messy and get you to say some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. But yeah, Wall is out here trying to provide an OnlyFans. Yeah, I hope you got draws on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll be over here with pants on trying to talk to us about this shit, fam. But tell us about this new iteration of never snitch. This new iteration of Hit Row. Where did it come from? And man, what's the plan?
Try to get some gold, but we lost it today, yo. Feel me? We lost the tag team titles and shit. We always had it, but we lost it.
Yeah.
And the Black Cartel is the owners of the tag team titles, correct?
Yeah,
man. So I'm curious, fam, because I'm seeing a newer side of I think we're all seeing a newer side of Hit Row. Am I tripping, Shot?
No, you're not tripping, man. You're not tripping. It's some new shit happening over there.
It's a little flashier, you know. There's a big group limo you guys have and stuff like that. How much game have you been soaking up from Taylor Morgan in the Shot, man, to start stepping your group?
Nah.
We was talking about that shit the other day too. While we was talking about that.
I got that money. You feel me? I saved my bread.
You save your bread?
Yep.
Okay. Well, man, first thing we gotta get you into some better clothes. If you need a tailor, trust me, I got tons of them. You know what I'm saying? It'll be one of those things, man. But yeah, you shout out to Rain Banks. That's what I was kind of thinking, man. Y'all had the senior prom limo, you know, for everybody to get in. Looked like y'all took pictures before y'all got in the limo. and everything, man. Yeah. Y'all was smooth, man. But so let's go back. So what was it that changed? Like, so Danny Whitney left. You got to go out and recruit somebody new. Tell us the process. What happened?
This happened. He hit me up and said he's leaving HCW. I said, what? Why? He said, I got lost. I don't want to lose no more. That's what he said. Don't leave. It's nothing. It's
Danny Whitney, he was running through people.
I was about to say it was. He was mad
because he lost.
I was about to say it was that pride, man. That pride hit him hard when he took that loss.
He don't like that loss. He don't like the L's. He like to win. He's dominant. He don't want to lose it for nothing. He beat the world champion, but he did that back knuckle punch and lost the match.
Yeah, but I think it's hard to be like to do that if you don't learn how to come back from those losses. Like, them losses hurt so bad to where you want to make sure you don't feel like that again. And so Askwall, he used to be in a bike gang on Page, but never came to Pages like on. Is that true?
Nah, that's not true. I was an Ancient 8 before. He's talking about Ancient 8s.
Oh, you were in Aces and Eights. So what's y'all relationship now?
Yeah, we still talking. A little bit here. But I practice with my new teammates every day. We practice every day. We on these sticks every day when I'm off for work. We practice every day.
Answer for Rain. Who the fuck still rides in limos? People with friends.
Yeah.
Multiple friends. And have the Fiend. That means not to drive. He was running through y'all. Yes, he was. If you're referring to Danny Whitney, then absolutely. He really, really was. One of those things. He was really good. Danny Whitney, I've kind of only got one match against him in a tag team and a tag team match, so 2 matches technically. And man, fast. And as soon as I had figured out, match was over. God,
yeah, it was crazy.
Usually happens a little bit too slow. And but yeah, man. So how did you get these new members? So you end up picking up 2 new members, it looks like.
Yeah.
So take us through the process of that. Where does that start?
Jeffrey, I know him from years. Like, he was in my league and stuff. We was partners over there. And then I asked him to join ACW. He joined ACW. And he would join with me, he said.
So how do you convince somebody to be a part of Hit Row? Because when you sell a faction, you sell like a thought process. Like, this is what we think and this is what we want to do. So if you're weird and kind of creepy and everything like that, maybe something like fucking like the NWO Wolfpack or maybe fucking Carnival is for you, So how do you sell them on Hit Row? And y'all don't be making no hits, bro.
Huh?
Y'all don't even making no hits, fam. How are y'all Hit Row and you don't be making no hits?
We're gonna get some hits. Don't worry. You see, it's soon.
So y'all gonna make a song?
Yep.
I ain't making no damn song, bro.
I like to hear that.
I'd love to hear that. I got to, Taylor Made Productions is one of those things, man. We got a lot of little production groups. So, Shot Shit Entertainment. You can come fuck with one of those 2 things. You know what I'm saying?
I mean.
So yeah. But let's see. They need to get in the studio with Rich Laud. Ooh, that would be get involved. Listen. I'll let everybody know we're doing the Players Club kind of in the vein of DJ Clue. And if you're not old enough to know who DJ Clue is, then you don't have to ask who he is. He's a famous DJ who perfected the mixtape, right? Mixtape of a bunch of different things. If you're talented and you want to make some songs and you want to put it on this, man, let's make some music, baby. That's what we out here doing, man. I got our number 1 artist. We're like Rockefeller, but like before all the weird shit, and Shot is the talent. You know what I'm saying? That's our Hove. That's our J right there. And we're about to go ahead, and I'm Dame Dash, but a lot nicer and a lot more. So everything will be absolutely fine. But I care about my artists, man. Y'all should just go ahead and sign with Players Club Productions. Go ahead and do that. Wall. You'll be good.
I mean,
you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? We can make this album and everything. But so you got your first, and Jeffrey is what's our character in ACW? I'm sorry. Jeff, that's his name?
Yeah.
In ACW, his name is just Jeff.
Jeff Sherrills. I don't know how to say his last name right, but Sherrills.
Neith, no,
in ACW.
I'm asking for his name in ACW.
Yeah.
His name is Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff.
That's the wrestler's name? The wrestler named Jeff?
Yeah.
His name's Jeff.
That's stupid. Yeah. That's stupid.
I know, bro.
That's good shit, man. That's hit row, bro.
Stupid. But yeah, we got to talk to him about, getting something maybe a little better than Jeff. Jeff? Okay. Jeff Hardy, Jeff Jarrett. Neither Jeff. I'm not scared of either one of those Jeffs. You told me you got knocked out by a guy named Jeff?
No, he didn't knock me out. No, he's my partner.
Not you, fool. I'm saying if somebody was like, oh man, this dude named Jeff knocked me out. He's like, his name is Jeff. And he's just that's cool. But no, okay. So you get Jeff as your partner, and now you could be a trio, and that could have been good, but you decided to add one more. How did that work out?
Yeah, I see how he was fighting. I see his matches and stuff. About the time he plays, he was playing good. He's a fighter. That's all I need. Somebody tough like Paul.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you got the fourth one. Just same shit. Just like, man, need you to be a part of Hit Row.
Hit Row. But I had him. Yeah, he asked me. He said, "Sure." But I had Isaac, but he walked out on us.
Oh, so you have a hard time keeping members in the group, it seems.
No, because they leaving because they lose. They don't like to lose. But this is we're gonna stay for stronger. We get stronger. We practice every day. We get stronger.
Okay, well, that's the plan. I will say, I would ease up on all the Players Club like stuff. It's infringement, and we're going to start taking legal action to anybody who tries to, take liabilities with our image in any way. Just so we're clear. So, what are y'all goals, man? Now the Hit Row is here, they're up and back. Like, what's the goal? What's the plan?
Get some more W's and get another title shot and versus the Cartels again.
Okay, man. How good are they?
They good. We was getting in the first match, but they lagged out. The second match, they was dominating us. They changed the strategy real quick. They caught us off guard. Yeah.
So, I mean, Shot, go ahead, bro. I think you had a question and it just kind of got glossed over, but I don't want you to go ahead.
I forgot what the fuck it was, man. Shit.
Oh, man, why does it seem like it's so hard to keep people?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, what's going on with that, man? Why people ain't trying to stay around? What's good? It ain't just been bro. It's been all of them. What's up?
No, these people not leaving this time. I got a tough squad now. I was picking the wrong people this time. Now I picked the right people. I'm good.
You think they loyal? They loyal this time? They gonna stay around?
They loyal.
All right, time will tell.
Man, I mean, one of the things, like, we've had 4 members of the Players Club. That's pretty much it. What I've pretty much noticed is any group that has a lot of members, like, over and over and over again, that it's never as good as the first time or the second time. Sometimes the second time is better than the first. The second iteration of the group is better than the first iteration, but the third and fourth.
That first one was.
Yeah. The third and fourth and fifth time.
My first one.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, man. So I think people want to know, like, is Wall a leader?
Yes, he is. Look at them. They got all title shots. But I got pinned. I've been working my way up again. You know that. I'm going to work my way up again.
Absolutely.
I will. I don't care. I lost this match right here. I'm going to work harder and beat their ass. They would see memorize my name and shit.
Yeah, okay. Talk your shit then, Wall. Yeah, you got a hot 16 to spit for everybody? I mean, you are Hit Row. I would think that you had a hot 16 to, put out there for everybody.
I'll see y'all soon. I'm going to beat anybody else. Fuck.
Hey, so if you ever want to, Wall, we want to invite you to the Players Club to go ahead and do an off-card match against, maybe against Taylor Morgan, maybe against the Shop, maybe against somebody else that maybe you just want to have a match with. And so let's see here. Does anybody here interested in having a match with Wall?
I want a Shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want a match with you. You know how we do, Shot.
Right, I'm down.
Come on. We know how we do.
I'm down. We can schedule it next week on next week.
Oh, is that happening? Absolutely. That's going to happen live next week right here on After Hours with the Players Club, man. We're going to have Wall versus The Shot. Let's see. Let's leave it up to the people. What kind of match should Wall and Shot have next week? We're going to leave it up to the people. No liquor, man. Liquor is a bad thing, man. You know, we're talking about liquor for what? See, that's the thing. Y'all spend your life drinking, man. You'll be okay.
I know what match I want to do him, but he probably do it.
You said what?
I know what type of match we could do.
What kind of match?
2 Hell in a Cell.
Why, man? All right, whatever.
On panties. I mean, you do got your t-shirt and your panties on right now, so I mean.
No, I got my white beater on and I got my shorts on. I don't know what the fuck he's talking
about. Iron Man match. That could be good. Iron Man matches are long as shit.
We had to set the limit to like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. An Iron Man match is a good one. We'll see if that's what, if that's the best one that comes through. So far, let's see. Ain't he? You know what I mean? They talk about, hey, Wall, you might as well go ahead and start this OnlyFans because everybody is over here commenting on your nipple action and stuff like that. Pause. But
look at my nipple. Stop looking at Instagram that way, Wolf. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
white video looking at me.
See, so far, Iron Man match is the one that we might be going with, man. Is that cool with both of y'all?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. It don't matter to me.
Man. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set that up, man. It's gonna be an off card, live at the Players Club. If you want to get your tickets, tickets gonna be at you can go to playersclub.com and get them right there. Watch front row, everything, or you can just be smart and watch the Shots Twitch. You can watch you can watch the show right here because I'll also be playing the show as Shots actually, in the match. So we'll be here live from the Players Club, man. It'll be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to it. Wall, man, thank you for coming on, bro.
See you soon, Shot. Let's get the show, buddy.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. Wall, hit row. He's got an army behind him now, man.
Yeah.
That's your boy, man.
I'm trying to tell you, look, man. I just set the blueprint. They follow it. That's all.
Hey man, that's kind of what we do here, man. So shit, man, what's going on in this damn world right now, bro? Like I'm trying to figure out like what's good enough to talk about that we actually give a shit about. You know what I'm saying? Even a little bit. Like I can keep talking wrestling because wrestling is fun, but at the same time, for what?
They tripping. They want Wall back. They want to see his titties.
Yeah, that's weird. We're not bringing Wall back for that, for real. Have some respect. You know what I'm saying? So the Renaissance tour. Yeah, that's is that Bees? That's Beyonce, right? The Renaissance tour?
She's still on that? Yeah.
When you talk about a crazy ass, like I've never seen fandom like that for Beyonce. Like people I've seen Beyonce, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 times. So I've been lucky. Have you seen her live?
Hell no. I don't want to.
Bro, don't do that. Don't say it like that because to be real, Beyonce's a different beast, bro. Like a different beast. If we know how hard it is for chicks to walk in heels, right? We've seen it. We see that buckle that they have. Oh shit, just walking. Yep. She's full-fledged dancing on stage and singing on pitch and hitting those notes. It's like this shit's impressive, bro. Like it's one of those things, man. Like I remember, this is gonna sound weird, bro. And you might have seen me wear the shirt. I'm a big fan of NSYNC growing up. You know what I mean? It's one of them things, right? It's hella weird, right? Okay. Big black dude played football that's interested in like this boy band and everything like that. It was hella weird. I understand that now, but at the time, like, man, fuck it. Like that shit was that shit was great. So I go to this concert. I didn't want to go, and I went because the girl was like, "Man, please, I just don't want to go alone." It's like, man, fine. She had a ticket. Go to the concert with her. Blew my freaking mind. Like, oh, these white boys are fresh. Like, all right, singing, dancing, on pitch. No, with a live band behind them, so they weren't. You can tell their vocals were like. Sometimes they had to fix their mic and everything. Like, okay, so they're really singing and shit. Like, that's crazy and everything. I was like, okay, a lot of respect for y'all. So the performance piece is huge, man. Beyonce's got 10 years worth of hits. Like 10, like really, she's been around longer than that. You know what I mean? It's just it's one of them things. And so I went to the Jay and Beyonce concert, and that was fresh. You know, so now you get a half Jay-Z, half Beyonce, and then songs with them together.
I probably would have went to that, yeah.
Man, her tickets were going for like $1,000.
Yeah.
Something crazy. Like I said, that's a whole what would you pay $1,000 for?
A WrestleMania ticket?
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
And like even like some of the nosebleeds are like up in the 500 and 600 range and everything just to be in the building, stuff like that. That's $1,000 if you're paying for 2 tickets. This is what Beyonce is charging for people. I think I don't want to say for like first row or whatever. I'm sure there are going to be some cheaper tickets, but these motherfuckers were selling out still.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen that movie Swarm or that show?
Yes. That was crazy. Yeah.
Those are Beyonce fans in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? Some of them incredibly, level-headed and everything. Other ones, if you say something bad about Beyonce, like there will be literal tears or conversations. You just, hey man, like I've seen black women, specifically black women, and black gay men that go crazy if you disrespect Queen Bee.
For sure.
Crazy. I wish you would. And it's one of them things like. The fandom there, I don't even think since Michael Jackson I've seen anything like that. You know what I mean? Like
this motherfucker think he gonna come to Philly and whoop my ass. I don't know what world he live in. That's a fantasy in itself right there.
Oh, I'll definitely be in Philadelphia this year. I'm staying at Shot's house, bro. My son and I are coming. We're coming to Philly to come to WrestleMania, man. I'm definitely going to be at the 40th anniversary. There's no way The Rock isn't going to be there, and there's no way that Austin is going to be there, and probably racist Hulk Hogan will be there.
Oh man, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, well, maybe not Hulk Hogan in Philly. They might boo the shit out of Hogan.
I was about to say, yeah, Philly crazy. He might not make it out of there.
Yeah, they do the shit. They boo the shit out of Hogan in Philly. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a good look and everything. It's crazy how that that narrative for Hogan has changed so bad to where he can't even show up places without getting booed. Out of the building. They got to pipe in fucking cheers. Later on, bro. So, hey man, don't say the N-word, white people.
Yeah,
it's pretty easy. As long as you don't say the N-word, your life should be good, right? And then you go ahead and say something else. Looks like Wall's coming in strong with Hit Row. My stable stronger than ever, and whoever want to fight, come get some. Okay, shot. We still the show. Okay. Coming in hot. I respect you, but I have to kick your ass. Oh shit. You gonna let him say that to you, son?
Man, that's Wall. I ain't worried about that motherfucker.
I
ain't worried about that motherfucker, especially it's off card. Iron Man. Yo. It's okay. We'll see. I'll let you talk your shit. You know how I am. I ain't gotta respond to that right now.
No,
here he go. Okay.
He's talking his shit now, bro.
Talk your shit, man. Well, you'll see what happened. Matter of fact, okay, let me talk my shit. You know how this shit turns out when we have off cards any other time. So I don't know why he's having all his mouth right now. But just go ahead and keep talking. Let the people have a show.
Bang bang.
It's all good.
Bang bang. Shots fired. There you go. Well, shit, I'm looking forward. This is a match I didn't know I was looking forward to, but I am now. Shit, I mean, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's friendly competition, and I'm all for it because we're gonna end up talking shit anyway. So that's gonna be live right here next week after hours with the Players Club, man. Shot versus Wall, man. So that'll be a great match. Looking forward to that shit, bro.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, so shit, man. Man, I think that's it for me, bro. I don't really have much else. I want to make sure the people knew that shit, the show wasn't over.
That's right. Busy. We still here. We still in this bitch.
Now that I'm back, now that we back and everything like that, we can hopefully get back to it as usual. But I did have like a Bray Wyatt tribute like video that I think I had all looped up. I don't know if it's still here or not. No, you know what? I don't want to end it on a sad note, just because that shit was already, sad enough, and I don't really want to end today's show on a sad note. We had a lot of really good interactions with a lot of people, and she's in the kitchen where she should be, and so and I will tell her you say hi, thank you. My girl saw Reigns' entrance. She was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's the Reigns, the one that's been." He was like, "Oh, girls, listen, oh shit, don't say that shit." Nothing else to go to that fool's head. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, but again, shout out to everybody who interacted. We had a lot of a great message today. Whether you come to fuck with us or you come to fuck with us, either way, man, we want to say we appreciate you for just coming to chill for a little bit. So next week, again, live from the Players Club, Shot versus Wall, his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? The Players Club versus Hit Row. It's off card. It's after hours, baby, VIP. So we're going to be here next week for that. So for my guy, The Shot, Taylor Morgan, man. You know how it's